Hello and happy Monday. Welcome to another Magic Monday video and a brand new week. My name is Patty Diaz, and today I have a question, or actually a suggestion, about getting curious. We are talking about spiritual literacy and broadening our horizons this month here at Blue Moon Manifestations. So let's dive in a little bit about getting curious. And for those of you who are new to these videos or to my page or any way you came across this, and for those of you coming back, welcome. I am Patty Diaz. Like I said, I specialize in helping women break free of societal and cultural expectations and sometimes limitations, as well as letting go of old identities so that you can discover who you truly are and then create a life designed by you instead of one designed for you, and rebelliously go out and live that life unapologetically on your own terms using my formula of magic, which consists of manifestation in the moon, abundance, gratitude, intention, and clarity. So let's dive into spiritual literacy and getting curious. This is a great time of year to get curious and think about the vision or the plan, right, for the year ahead. So in the sense, keeping it to the focus of spiritual literacy and broadening your horizons, I have some questions for you to ask yourself, possibly journal on or meditate on, whatever feels right for you or that you enjoy doing. First of all, is what are my beliefs? And this can be, like, again, keeping this focus. What spiritual, religious, cultural beliefs do you have around spirituality? Are they, then go down and dig a little deeper, are they in alignment with what you do believe? Or are you just accepting them because it's what was taught to you? It's what has always been? Do they resonate? Do they feel good to you? So the the topic question is, what are my beliefs? And then start examining them either one by one or as they come up over the course of this month or this lunar cycle, whatever, again, feels right. Um, Now, if you have, whether you have or don't have a spiritual practice, this is a great time to check in with that and see if it is still something that is benefiting you. Do you get anything from it, or are you simply going through the motions? And a way to either fine tune it or personalize it or maybe deepen it a bit more is to ask yourself, what inspires me? Is it nature? Is it physical activity? Is it connection with people? What is it that inspires you? What excites you? What excites me? Very similar, but not exactly the same thing. And then what connects me to the great mystery? And I phrased it that way because I was doing some reading and learned that various Native American um, tribes or peoples refer to the universe or God, if you will, whatever you currently look at it as the great mystery. That way, it's not specifically defined, which subsequently does not limit what you can believe, does not limit how you can connect to it, does not limit your practices and experiences. It is the great mystery. It's like not a big nebulous type of an idea that you can't necessarily wrap your mind around or fit into a box. And I love that. So that's why I wrote it. What connects me to the great mystery? But you fit in whatever word or phrase works for you. The universe, nature, um, source, spirit, God, goddess, Gaia, all these things, and explore and get curious about these things so that you can then start fine tuning, personalizing, and making your spiritual practice your own. Because the bottom line is, none of us will get any benefit out of it if it's not something that resonates with us. If we don't make it a regular part of our life, if we don't have a relationship with the great mystery, whatever that is to you or to me. And the beauty of it that I have come to realize is that it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. So that's the tip for this Magic Monday, is to get curious about your beliefs, about your spirituality, what you want it to look like versus what it looks like now. Does it need to shift a little bit, incorporate something new, let something go that doesn't fit anymore? And that also doesn't mean that it'll be let go forever, because things change. They are ever evolving, just as we are. So that's quite short. Just get curious, explore, learn something new, research something that you use in your practice, like mala beads or sacred smoke. Research its origins, research the people that this came from. And that also broadens our horizons, opens us up to new possibilities, new ways of seeing things. And so that brings us to the cards that I pulled for this week. And they are from the Earthly Souls and Spirits Oracle by Terry Foss. This is also the cards that we're using in our Moon Magic and Manifesting Sisterhood, my monthly membership. There's a daily card in that. So this is the deck that we're using for this month. And the cards that I pulled were from the ones that were left that were not drawn for the card of the day. So the artwork is beautiful, if nothing else. Maybe this will inspire you. So the cards I pulled for this week are meditate, and it might be kind of hard to see the word, but it's at the bottom. Meditate. And then I have to see these cards are big, so I have to shift them up and down so you can see the whole thing. Someone that looks like they're meditating with a candle under the moonlight with their cat. So meditate. Nature. Oh, that focused very well. So connecting, celebrating, again, out in nature, with nature. And then the third card is confidence. And that's, again, beautiful artwork, all by Terry Foss, who is the creator of this deck. And how do those fit in? Those fit in perfectly with this Get Curious. Meditation might be a practice that you haven't done before, that you have been curious about. Get curious and find ways to meditate. Again, it doesn't have to look the same. It can look like paying attention to what you're feeling or what you're thinking while you're doing the dishes, paying attention to the thoughts that come through as you're taking a shower. If you do sit down to meditate, simply focusing on breathing without worrying about a specific focus. Noticing the thoughts that come in, because this is a great way to actually pay attention to the thoughts that pop in your head. It's not always as simple when we do that, in the course of a day. We don't pay attention and examine. Nature is pretty self-explanatory in the sense of get out and connect with nature. See what inspiration comes to you from nature. What piques your interest in nature? Is it flowers? Is it animals? Is it trees? Is it the sky? What is it that piques your interest and why? And then confidence. I love this because I think the way I see this reading is by meditating in whatever way that we find works for us, connecting with nature and finding that aspect of nature that fills us will develop our confidence in moving forward, and in deepening and strengthening our spiritual practices will also lead to that confidence. So use these cards however you see fit. Journal on the words. You can look at the images and see if something comes to you. I'll hold them up so you can get a screenshot of them if you choose. Let's see if I can get this to focus somewhat. Meditate. Nature. trying to get them close so your screenshot will be mostly the card. Nature, if you so choose, and then confidence. And journal on them and let me know what it is that comes up for you. What are you curious about? Ask questions here in the comments because other people can give you feedback or share their viewpoints and perspectives, and you can do the same. So that's a great way to expand our horizons again. So thank you guys for being here. If you find this helpful or beneficial and think someone else will too, I do invite you to either tag them in the comments or share this video out to see that it reaches those that it is intended to reach and who will benefit from it. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon.